Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy David Rainey. Um, I want to go over, a company that came across, my desk. A lot of people know, if you follow me on here or whether it's social media, I'm very big on passive investments. That's what I'm all about. Passive investments, mainly in the cryptocurrency space, right? Or either just investments that they pay out via cryptocurrency, and things of that nature. So I have my babies. I have my babies in my investment companies that they're my babies and things like that. But I was introduced to this by a good friend of mine, and I was like, you know what, I'll take a look at it. It took me a couple of days to take a look at it because I am invested in so many different types of either whether it's programs or dealing like ICOs and everything of that nature. So I finally got around to I created an account and I finally get around um, to actually looking at it and diving deep. And one thing I must say is that I am thoroughly impressed. You may see other videos, especially for those that are here in America. This is like one of the best kept secrets. I, I'm pretty excited about this actually. I'm like, man, like I didn't like it took forever to get here. To get to the U.S. This company isn't new. It's just mainly been in like I think in Asia and Russia, and like England and places like that. So I was just like, okay, wow, where did this been? Where have this been? So let me try to keep this. I'm gonna try to keep this short as I can because I don't want to go over every single thing. Because of course you can always browse yourself. You can get on board and browse yourself the websites and all that good stuff. All right, so the company is called Yota, right? They're based out of Hong Kong, and the company is actually 4 years old. It was started in 2013, and that's what blows my mind. Like where have this been? Like, it's amazing that it's just getting here to America, right? But one of the guys, I think he's from the U.S. and he wound up coming across this company just from a trip, like a recent trip over to England, and I guess a buddy of his, um, introduced him and told him about it, and he was just like, I guess, like, wow, I never even heard of this. But yeah, the company's been around for 4 years. I'm thinking right now between like U.S. and Canada alone, it's only a couple of hundred people that actually even knows about this. So in America, it's wide open. Like I said, it's been around for 4 years, and over in like Hong Kong, like Asia, places like that, Russia, China, and like the UK. So I'm like, man, and it was crazy is I know people. I have partners from other businesses and investments and things like that, and none of them ever mentioned this to me. So it's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so this is their homepage. Like I said, it's called Yota. Um, is it's pretty cool. They are an actual investment company, so they deal in different areas of investing. Let me see here. Where is it at? So you can just like look here, click down here. Like they deal with structured products, index portfolios, trust management, and also individual accounts. And the good thing about this is you can actually deal with just this program and earn x amount of percentage per day, or you can also become an actual client and work with them in these areas, for your portfolio. I'm guessing if you are whether a company or if you are just a person, who just may have some money around, or you want to put your money towards certain things or whatever, you can also be their client outside of just using this platform as just a regular passive investment platform. So that's pretty cool. Um, let's see here. like I said, they have a nice rewards program. You can earn up to 19% per day. There's different levels, obviously, and we'll get to that in a second. You can have your own financial consultant. They have marketing, video presentations, and things of that nature. Just letting you know what the direction of the company is and what they do. Like, it seems like they don't hide anything. Just from my research and just looking on the site. Let's see here. I know they are a licensed company. Let me get to that real quick. I know I saw the actual. Okay, here we go. So yeah, they are a licensed company. All right, so yeah, the company is actually licensed. You can view it. As you can see, you can scroll down, see everything. They're licensed to trade. They're an actual company, and the forms are pretty long in Hong Kong. But yeah, you can look up everything. As you can see here, apologies. As you can see here, where they started, I'm guessing that's month. Yeah, that's month. So December 17th, 2013. Private company. It's a trading company. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty awesome. Like I said, I'm thoroughly impressed and so surprised. So many people missed this. Yeah, this is nice. So you can come on here and you can view this. Like I said, it seems like a very solid company to me right now. Well, so far. All right, so let's go over some things with the company, right? Like I said, you can look at all this extra stuff if you want to, on your own. But let's dig into the company. Okay, I'll show you like the home page briefly and the back office. Let's see. So, like I said, they can do structured product index portfolios, trust management, and individual accounts. And we're not going to go through all that right now. Let's see. Now you also have they have different levels and different packages that you can invest. The minimum is actually $35. And I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty great because not everybody can afford higher amounts. But it's good that it's flexible. And also with the you have different packages, as you can see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. So it goes from 1.5% to 3.5%. All right. So 1.5% goes from $35 to $299, and each of these lasts 15 bank days. So at the end of 15 days, you can reinvest everything and keep going. Obviously you don't have to stop. Now, one of the things that actually like blew my mind, which I loved, because I am in businesses, I am in investment programs where your initial deposit is absorbed, but which is fine for me. I don't really care about that because obviously I'm gonna make that money back. But one amazing thing with this company is that you can actually withdraw your deposit and your profits whenever. You don't have to wait till the time up. They don't keep your deposit. You can withdraw whenever. So say if I deposited $1,000 today, and in 4 days time, for some random reason, if I say, hey, I want to take out my money, maybe an emergency came up, and whatever, I can go ahead and withdraw my $1,000 plus whatever profit, and that's perfectly fine. So that's just amazing to me right now. I'm pretty blown away by that. But like I said, as you can see, it's 1.5% for that amount, and you can input your numbers here and play with them. So if you only had $100, that's $1.50 per day, and in 15 days, that's $22.50. So you can go ahead and reinvest that, and I'm guessing from there you can do it this way. So it's $22.50. Let's see, $22.50, and look at that. So, and you want to compound your money. So don't just put back the $100 and keep the $22 that you get total. Go ahead and compound your money. So look at this, and after let's see, what's that? $122.50 in 15 days, you get 27.45. So what's that? 122.50 plus 27.45. So that's 149.95. 149.95, and then that's $33 that you get. So you want to keep compounding your money, because as you can see, compounding is where it's at. Albert Einstein said it's the eighth wonder of the world, and it's right. Banks do this to us every single day. So majority of, not even just Americans, but just people, period, don't know about compounding. They don't do compounding. They don't have the opportunities to do compounding with their money that's just sitting in a bank or anything like that. So this is pretty cool that you can keep compounding your money and have it grow to some outrageous number within like a year's time, all depending on your deposits and investments and everything. But so you got 1.5%. You have 1.8% for a minimum $300 to $5,999. Then 2.2% per day. Oh, these are all per day percentages. 2.2% per day. So if you got a little bit more money, $6,000 up to $19,999. That's pretty sexy right there, right? $660 per week, and that's $2,900 and $2,904 per month. Off of $6,000, what in 2 months you make your money back? Yeah, this is amazing, right? This is really amazing. Another thing, they base everything off of a 5-day work week. So the weekends they don't do any type of investing. They work on banking hours. It's 2.2. Whatever the daily thing is, the daily percentage, that's for 5 days. All right, and then you can get 2.5% if you got minimum $20,000. Let's see, 3% if you have a minimum of $70,000, and 3.5% if you have a minimum of $500,000. Again, these are per day percentages on a 5-day work week. Now that's pretty sexy. Before I go any further. Of course, with any investment, only invest what you can afford to lose. With any company, no matter what it is, whether it's an investment company or even just a regular company, you never know when a company can shut down. That's just how it is. So, but like I said, you always got to take those precautions and only invest what you can afford to lose. All right. But like I said, on another note, this has been around for 4 years. But again, who knows with any company, period. But I think this is going to be around for the long haul, especially how they do things. Now, like I said, I haven't mentioned this but there's a rewards program, and basically you can refer people. Now you don't have to refer anybody at all in this business at all. You can simply just invest and then keep it moving and keep your mouth shut. Just worry about your investments, and that's that. But if you're like me, I'm definitely going to put more people on, because I do see this as a need. I'm not a fan of just leaving your money in bank accounts and not gaining any real interest. Like, what is 0.5% a year? What is 1% a year or 2% a year? That's nothing. Your money isn't growing for real. When the banks are taking your money that's in the bank and they're compounding your money, they're making money like 1,000 times fold, and you get paid out maybe 1% a year on the money you keep in their bank. That's ridiculous. So I'm a big believer of having your money work for you. Otherwise, you will always work for your money until you die, and that's just a fact. Me, I'm not about that. And I want more people to see that as well. Like, hey, you don't have to work forever if you play your investment smart. If you play your investment smart, you're good to go. All right. So what they have the rewards program. And this is where I mentioned you can make up to 19% per day. They have 5 levels, and you get 7% on the first level, 5% on the second level, 3% on the third, 2%, fourth, and the fifth level. You get 2%. Now, here's the interesting thing that got me. Now, with most of my investments programs that I'm involved with, we get paid a percentage of whatever the person deposits. So whatever they invest and also reinvest, that's what that's how we get paid. So it may take a while sometimes for somebody to reinvest, depending on how much they started with. Now with this thing is like it always pops up. But so what got me was that they pay you daily based on your people's earnings. All right. So let's say if you got somebody who makes $18 a day, right? Their profits are $18 a day, and they're your direct person. So $18 times 0.7, that's $1.26. Not much at all, right? Times 30. So you made an extra $37 per month. But of course, people are going to compound their interest and things like that. Now let's say if you got somebody that's they're getting $100 per day times 0.07. So that's $7. $7 times 30 days in a month. That's $210. Imagine if you got, let's say 20 people getting the same. That's about $4,000, a little over $4,000 a month, right? So all of this can add up. And this is on top of whatever your investment is. You can withdraw this money, or you can just simply reinvest these earnings. You can do reinvestments every day as much as you want, as long as it's a minimum of $35. But that's what I thought was actually pretty interesting and pretty cool. We get paid based off of their whoever you brought in their daily earnings. So that's pretty dope. They have tons of testimonials. I will say that I looked at some of these videos. People are genuinely happy with this company. They have video testimonials. You can see here, people from all over. Look at this, 18 pages. There's 18 pages of testimonials. And this is just a video one. If I just click on testimonial, my computer acting a little slow. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. So if I just clicked on, let's see, testimonial, you'll see, you'll also see the written testimonies that people have input in here as well. There's people, look at this, 243 pages just of the written testimonials. So like this company, it seems very, very solid. People seem to love it. I'm so upset. I didn't know about this before, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, the homepage you can all go look at. Now let's go look at the back office. Right now, the back office look pretty nice. It's pretty sexy. I have, like I said, I just really started to look at this, and I just wanted to show you this before I even started to make my investments or anything of that nature. But I will definitely invest in this company. I will go ahead and put some money in here. But you do need a Skype account. I'm not sure why. I'm just guessing it's for them to communicate with you or something like that. But you do need to sign up for Skype if you don't have a Skype account. Definitely do that before you go ahead and get started with this. So I guess if you want to, I guess you have it to speak to any of the administrators, because as you can see here at the bottom, they all have Skype names. So I guess that's how that goes. Oh my gosh, all these pop-ups I get. See, I get a lot of email, y'all. A lot of email. This is crazy. But anyway, so you can deposit via many methods. Let's see here. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, as you can see, there's different ways to invest. Most of these are for like all over the, like in different countries all over the world. My favorite obviously is Bitcoin. I'm a big crypto guy, so Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm glad they have that, but I know other countries they have like Payeer, Perfect Money, 99 Bill, Advanced Cash. These are things that we cannot use here in America. So you can put in however much you want, and then choose your method of payment. So that's pretty simple. Let's see what else. Oh, I thought I clicked it. All right. Let's see. So, yeah, as you can see here, you can tell from your different levels, which one are you are at, and from what it looks like, as the day goes on, it'll show your completion or something like that to earn a 1.5%. And like I said, you can see all the different levels depending on how much you deposit in there. Let's see what else. Also, you can reinvest. Like I mentioned before, you can definitely go ahead and reinvest any of your funds. I would definitely highly suggest that. Again, when you got to do a minimum of $35, and it can be whatever it is, as long as it's a minimum of $35, you're good to go. You just click on that reinvest button, and then that's pretty much it. Man, this thing pops up relentlessly. Let's X that out. I might just leave it up there, but all right. Let's see what else. You can view testimonials from your back office. You don't have to be on the home page. You can see your partners. You can see everything back here. This website is pretty well made. Excuse me. I like it. I really like it. Let's see. Seems like their customer service is on it. From what I hear, they got a very good customer service. For any issues you may have, and this just seems real solid. So I definitely, like I said before, I definitely will be, putting some coins in here. This looks very promising. Being around for 4 years, they are a licensed company. The number of testimonials is ridiculous. So, this seems very solid. My recommendation is to definitely get involved, but again, only invest what you can afford to lose. Although it's been around for 4 years, you never know what can happen with any company. Doesn't matter. But if you're a risk taker like me and a gambler, because risk, without no risk, there's no reward. You'll go ahead and you'll evaluate and see how that they are a solid company, and you'll go ahead and put a good amount of coins in there. They do pay out with no problem. Like I said, you can take out your initial investment at any time without no penalties or anything like that. So that's solid right there for me. That's pretty much it. It's just I would definitely recommend you get on board. I will be coming out with some things. I'll be working on some funnels and things like that for this. But I'm very open to questions. Anybody who knows me with any other investment platform, I'm always answering questions. You can definitely hit me up on Facebook. I'm there a lot. Or this probably be on YouTube. So you can comment, and I'll get to that. David out.